But one mindset that's ungrateful is the one that says that I want it now. A second mindset is this: I deserve more. This isn't enough. I deserve more. Let's go back to our lepers for a second. Imagine, if you will, the 9 lepers. They're cleansed. They're healed. But one of them's walking along. You know what he might have said? He said, yeah, I'm healed, but I don't have a job. I'm healed. I'll never forget. My dad was always so funny with sayings he'd say. And back in the day, there was a show on television. I'm going to date myself, called Dialing for Dollars. It may still be on today. I don't know. Remember that? Remember that? You know, 7-Up and $290 or whatever. Remember that? We watched that thing religiously. I mean, religiously. And I'll never forget, I was telling my dad, I said, Dad, I hope we win that one day. You know what my dad said? Oh, I wouldn't want to pay the taxes on that money. It's dialing for dollars. You know, back then it made sense to me. I'm like, you know, that's right. I'm just a little kid. You know, when you're impressionable, you have no sense. You know, I was like, oh, that's right. We got to pay the taxes on that. We don't want that. My mom's like, my whole family's a bunch of idiots, you know. But you know, sometimes God gives us something great, and we can't accept what we have because we compare ourselves to somebody that has more. You know, I can always find somebody that has something more than what I have. And if I spend my life doing that, I'll never appreciate what I have. I'll only appreciate what somebody else has. And that's a dangerous way to live. And it's certainly not the way that God's desired for us to live or designed us to live. Here's the second son that Jesus was talking about in that story of the prodigal son, Luke 15:29. And this is the son, you got to understand. One son says, Dad, give me all your junk. I'm going to go off and have a party with it. And he did and blew all of it. And then he came back. He said, Dad, I'm sorry. I realized I was wrong. I've learned my lesson. And you know, the prodigal son's been beat up on for years in churches. We've beat that dude up. But the truth is, he actually learned his lesson. The older brother stayed behind in his father's house, and he looked the part, man. He did all the religious things. He came to church. He did all that stuff. But you know what the problem is? Is that his heart wasn't right. He had all the activities that made him look right, but his heart wasn't right. The prodigal son had all the wrong activities, but he has a heart change. And therefore his life changes. And he comes back with a lesson learned. This second kid, though, the older kid who stays behind, listen to what he says. He's mad. He says, look at all these years I've been slaving for you and never disobeyed your orders, yet you never gave me even a young goat so I could celebrate with my friends. I had to just kind of add that. I like acting. I don't know. And you know what he felt like? He felt like he should get more. What I've got's not enough. I deserve more. You know, you'll never appreciate what you have if you're always appreciating what you don't have.